And in doing so, you'll prevent a lot of things from happening. And then if it ever actually occurs to you where somebody literally puts a hand on you and tries to apply force to you, we like to encourage people to move in circles. Very good. So you remember. Good. We like to encourage that circles are a great way to release yourself from something that's holding on to you or somebody holding on to you, and that will allow you to separate yourself from your opponent. And we have a lot of opportunities to do that. So
if you want to know about circles, you'll have to come to one of the free self-defense classes. But we can also say a couple of things I remember. You could quiz me. If you want to quiz me, I'll tell you. You said there was going to be a test later. He was kidding me. But I do remember, before we leave the mall or shopping area, get our keys in hand. And guess who didn't know there was a panic button on their keypad? Yeah, that was me. When he said, use your panic button if something should happen. And I looked, I pulled my keys out right away, and there was a panic button. And you had said the mall always knows when you're doing one of your free classes, because all of a sudden everybody's panic button, they're going outside adjusting their cars.
And that's even a good idea to carry forth in your home. I would recommend keeping your keys right by your headboard.
Yes.
Imagine hearing somebody in your yard. Would you like to defer that intruder? Hit your panic button.
Wow.
Your car will go off and they'll escape or they'll leave quickly.
And keeping your house keys near you anyway, so if you can exit a different way, you can get out.
Absolutely. And if need be, you can actually give that to the police to let them in, should somebody be in the downstairs of your home as well.
See,
So it's
and
highly
I'm thinking
recommended.
I'm on the second floor, just toss that out. Then they don't have to break a window.
That's exactly right. So some basic things, and basically your awareness, using circular-like movements to protect yourself, and get used to using that key.
Now, when they see that, they're probably going, now, how does that protect yourself? Again, you got to come to a free class to know. I know that too, but I'm not going to share all your secrets. That's really great that you do that. It's like you're a community center here in the mall, because not only did you provide the free self-defense, but I think I saw you and a few people out in the center of the mall doing Tai Chi.
Yes, we do that. We like to think of ourselves as a community center, and our parents and families and kids that come here feel that way as well. And we like to give back to the community as much as we can. So we provide free Tai Chi services through our community programs and through our opportunities for people to experience what we do.
That's so beautiful, because people will often talk to me and they'll say that they're depressed or they're bored or whatever. And I always say, you know what, the best way to get out of your own self is by giving to someone else. Because when you're a blessing, those blessings come back too. So
it's
that's
so
really
true.
beautiful.
It really is true.
And look where it got us. When I came to your class, I knew immediately, I was like, you absolutely have to be on this program to share this information with our viewers so that you can stay safe too. So what were a couple of the other, I'm trying to think while we're talking too, to remember them in terms of being safe when you're going in and out of your car or...
I think the big thing there is prevention. You alluded a little bit to it earlier. When you're ready to leave an area and you're going to head to your car, don't fuddle for your keys by the car. Get your keys in hand, be specific, look around before you actually head towards your car, and you continue to keep your awareness up as you approach the car. As you approach the car, look in your car, unlock and get in rather quickly, and lock the door and start your car. That way you reduce that moment of vulnerability that we experience as we're actually climbing in the car. If you're with somebody, especially an older person, help them in the car first. And then go around and help yourself in the car, and you'll be doing them a great justice as well.
And I remember another one is, and I was so guilty of this, leaving my purse on the passenger side seat while I was filling my car with gas. Such a mistake. Now, I've been using the over-the-shoulder so that my hands are free. I just put my purse right on when I hop out and fill my car with gas. May not, I guess you're never going to be 100% foolproof, but you can do things to help to keep yourself safe.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And circles, circles, circles.
Circles, circles, circles. That's the word.
I know about circles.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was great fun. And so what are some of the other things that you enjoy doing here?
We also practice another art form called Kung Fu. Kung Fu means work art, a wonderful way of self-development, It tends to appeal towards the younger group. We find that many of the students here are anywhere from 4 years old right on up to their mid-50s. And it's a great way to get that body in shape. It's a system that is a very traditional form of practice, inspired by the animals in nature. So again, it's a very natural way to learn how to develop control over yourself. So we do Kung Fu. We also do a program called Qi Kung. That may be a new word for a lot of folks.
I think I've heard that before.
Qi Kung means energy work, and we have many energy systems in our body, and these great practices are designed to try to balance our system, balance our circulation, and enhance our body's energy system. So Qi Kung is another great way to restore and rejuvenate one's health as well. And that's another program that we offer for free as well.
Wow. And you know, when you said that, it made me think about, as people start to get older, one of the biggest dangers is if they fall. Because if they break a bone, sometimes that could make the difference in their quality of life.
That's so
So when
true.
you're talking about all these practices and you're talking about energy and keeping your sense of balance, how does that help?
Well, you know, that's a very, very good observation. Falls, and you know, as we age, we tend to lose our ability of maintaining our balance. And balance is actually a function of three things. When we think of managing our balance, it's a combination of having good strength. In other words, we tend to not exaggerate and take care of ourselves when we get a little older, and we need to do that. So keeping our body strong and healthy and pliable. The second thing is that we learn natural alignment. Through good solid energy work and exercise, your posture is better. So the crown point, middle point, and low point of our bodies is naturally aligned. So that helps our balance. And then the third thing, there's this understanding of energy. When we think about wanting to be stable, we want to be heavy on the bottom and light on top. You know that old toy we used to play with as kids? You'd lean like this and it would become stable. The reason why that works is because it's full of sand. So if we keep our weight and energy centered downward and move with that natural type of comfort that we get, you'll find your balance is actually a side effect.
Wow. Robert, you are a wealth of information, and I'm so grateful to be here and to share all this information with my viewers so that they can have a better quality of life, have more healthy options in front of them, and it's just been a complete joy.
Thank you kindly. I think all people that do this kind of thing would say that they're at their happiest when they're engaged in a practice that's a learning experience. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're very welcome.
Wow, there you have it. How about that? You know how to stay safe, you know how to get in shape, you know how to keep your balance, you know about that 3 minutes of silence every day will help to reduce stress. We got lots of great information today, and I'm so glad that we were able to be here. I love bringing you this information. I love hearing from you, and stay safe will be the word for today. Until next time.